Welcome to Doug in Exile. I'm Doug TenNapel. This is where all the happy patriots are. I'm so thankful that you guys have been subscribing and blowing this channel up. Thank you for the growth. Thank you for just watching. Here we go. This is from the Washington Times. Coming Joe Biden coup and the Michelle Obama-Gavin Newsom election gambit. There's a headline. Thank you, Washington Times. And then this is the subline. Elite Democrats will reject the President Biden and Republicans must be prepared. President Biden will not be on the November ballot. That is a declarative statement by this journalist. With each new Biden family revelation and new poll finding Donald Trump will beat Mr. Biden like a drum, the inevitability of Mr. Biden stepping aside grows. Now, what do I think of this? That's just a fact. Do Democrats play by the rules when they're losing? Do they observe campaign norms when they're losing? Or do they observe any kind of loyalty to friends or tradition if they're losing? No, to all of them. Of course they're going to throw Biden out. Now, I don't know if that means they're going to bring Michelle in. That's a whole different thing. I don't know how a Democrat runs Biden. They must be crazy if they think they go, well, look, we're just going to have our media just jam him down everyone's throats. There's no amount of jamming down people's throats. There's literally nothing they could do to have Joe Biden win at this point. And I know there's a lot of conspiracies about what they could do, whatever, at the ballot box and all that. It's too heavy of a lift. There's no way. So enter this lady, Miss Bring Back Our Girls. There's the happy, cheery Michelle. Look at the little bundle of giggly joy. Now here's Newsweek. Fact check, did Michelle Obama stall over Biden re-election question? This is controversy over a new video clip, an old one, that came from 2020, where they're trying to pass it off as a new one. But it still tells you everything you need to know. As the U.S. enters another election year, all eyes are on an expected showdown between incumbent President Joe Biden and current GOP frontrunner Donald Trump in November. However, Biden 81 enters the race with new low approval ratings and even speculation that he may step down as the Democrat candidate in the 2024 election. Look for that this summer. That there's just, I don't even know how he could even stand up till then. The president has been criticized by detractors over such factors as his age, his handling a number of crises, and public remarks he has made, and just his lack of consciousness, the way that he actually makes people want to call an ambulance for him every time he even moves. Previously, Biden said he doubted he would run for a second term if former President Trump, who's 77, had decided not to enter the race to try to win back the White House in his defeat. So that's going to put Michelle back on everyone's mind for this coming fall. I'll give you a little more spin on it than that, because it doesn't necessarily mean she's going to run. It could mean that she's going to endorse Gavin Newsom. That's my other theory. Asked if he will drop out if Trump does, Biden responded, no, not now. So that's back this spring, where at some point Biden says, we've gone too far. It's far enough along. I'm not going to back out now. So that's his plan. Amid the speculation surrounding Biden's bid, video footage has this week emerged on social media of former First Lady Obama appearing to stall when asked for her thoughts on the president's plans in the short term. Now we're going to play this video. Just remember, all you have to remember, it's from 2020. This is before Biden announced this time. But the pause and hesitation is still there, so it still applies.
Biden will run again in 2024?
You know, I will have to see.
I will have to see before I endorse him. She has said that she likes what he did. Okay, so, but the hesitation and the hostility between the Bidens and the Obamas is well known, specifically through the Obamas and any of the traditional old school Democrats, even like the Clintons. See, the Clintons are not They're oafish and they're criminal, but they're not communists in the way that the Obamas, the new regime, are. It was also taken as an indication that Michelle Obama is not a fan of Biden, which is true, who served as vice president during her husband's 2 terms in the White House. And I believe that's why Obama picked Biden as his vice president back then. It was to give a hat tip to the old school Democrats that are not communists, the old ones like Biden, to say, hey, come on in, I'm extreme radical guy, but Biden is normal. And then Biden is the same thing. He's supposed to be kind of this normal guy, and then he brings in Kamala Harris, who's this radical implant into politics with 0 credibility and 0 IQ. They're all just kind of puppets of communists behind the scene, like the Obamas. But this is the first thing I've seen where, again, people are just saying, look, it can't be Biden. We get that. Does that mean it's going to be Michelle? This still is not an official Michelle saying I'm in. And that's what I'm looking for. Thank you guys for watching. I'm Doug in Exile.